I am Kale SL, RBNB College Rampur. We see 12th Science Maths Part 2, Lecture number 4, Indefinite Integration and Exercise 3.1. In the previous lecture, we have started to solve the problems on Exercise 3.1 and we have completed question number 1st and question number 2nd, and question number 3rd is going on, and also in question number 3rd we have completed 5 problems. Now in this lecture we continue the next problem number 6 and onwards. So problem number 6, integration of, question is here evaluate, and problem number 6, integration of sin 4x upon cos 2x dx. Firstly, solution of this, we call this as I. So I is equal to integration of sin of 4x upon cos of 2x dx. Now here all these problems are we have to use here the trigonometric functions formulae. We recall all those formulas. What are the formulae for sin of 2x, cos of 2x, etc. So here we use the formula of sin of 2x. What is sin of 2x? Sin of 2x is equal to 2 times sin x cos x. This is the formula. Sin of 2x is equal to 2 times sin x cos x. Now here sin of 4x, angle is here 4x. So we replace in place of 2x as a 4x. So sin of 4x is equal to, when here 2x on the right hand side, angle is half of it. So we take the half of this angle, that means here 2 sin and cos as it is. And angle is here 4x upon 2, that is half of 4x, that is 2x. So 2 times sin of 2x cos of 2x. So in the numerator, this is equal to integration of 2 times sin of 2x cos of 2x divided by cos of 2x dx. Here this cos of 2x and cos of 2x get cancelled. So required integral I is equal to integration of 2 sin x dx. So here it is 2 sin of 2x dx. Now take these two constant outside the integral. So I is equal to 2 into integration of sin of 2x dx. And we know that integration of sin x is cos x. Integration of cos x is sin x. So here it is equal to 2 and integration of sin x is cos x. Cos of x, here in place of x there is 2x, but answer start with the letter C, so take here minus sign. Integration of sin x is cos x, but here angle is 2x, in place of x there is 2x. So we take here derivative of 2x, and that is 2, and divide by it. So divide by 2 and plus constant of integration. Now these 2 and 2 get cancelled, and so it is equal to minus cos of 2x plus constant of integration. This is the final solution for this problem. Get it? Now take the screenshot. Now here we see problem number 7, integration of root of 1 plus sin of 5x dx. So we have to solve this problem. So firstly consider I is equal to, solution of this, I is equal to integration of root of 1 plus sin of 5x dx. Now here in the 6th problem, here sin of 4x. So we use the formula for sin of 4x. So similarly use the formula for sin of 5x. Now here see sin of 2x is equal to 2 times sin x cos x. Now here we take in place of 4x as a 5x, sin of 5x. So sine of phi x is equal to 2 times sine of half of this angle. So phi x upon 2, and here also phi x upon 2. Get it? So sine of phi x is equal to 2 times sine of phi x upon 2 into cos of phi x upon 2 for this sine of phi x. Now for one, we use the first fundamental identity. First fundamental identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. We know this. Here theta should be same, but in sin of phi x we replace here 2 times sin phi x by 2 cos phi x by 2, and so here also we replace theta by phi x by 2, means sin square phi x upon 2 plus cos square phi x upon 2, we replace theta by phi x upon 2, and therefore here we get this is equal to integration of under root of this 1 is replaced by sin square phi x upon 2 plus cos square phi x upon 2, and plus this sin of phi x is replaced by 2 times sin phi x by 2 cos phi x by 2. So 2 times sin phi x upon 2 into cos of phi x upon 2. And now observe this. This is a square plus b square plus twice ab. Since a square plus b square plus twice ab, it is the complete square of a plus b bracket square, and therefore we write here required integral I is equal to integration of under root of, this is a is here sin of phi x upon 2, so sin of phi x upon 2, middle term is 2 times sin phi x by 2 cos phi x by 2, its sign is plus, so here middle sign is plus. If middle sign is minus, then take here minus, and now here b is, we take this cos of phi x by 2 bracket square, and write here dx. When we take integration sign, here always write dx, here also dx. And now this square and square root get cancelled to each other, and therefore it is equal to integration of sin of phi x upon 2 plus cos of phi x upon 2 dx. Get it? Now take the separate integration. So this is equal to integration of sin of phi x upon 2 dx plus integration of cos of phi x upon 2 dx. And now we know that here integration of sin is cos and integration of cos is sin, and therefore we get here integration of sin, that is equal to cos. So cos of phi x upon 2, but answer start with c, so take here minus sign. Now here integration of cos is sin of phi x upon 2, but answer not start with c, here answer start with s, so we take here plus sign. Now here observe integration of sin x is cos x, but in place of x there is phi x upon 2. So take the derivative of phi x upon 2. What is the derivative of phi x upon 2? This phi by 2 is constant and derivative of x is 1, so it is equal to phi by 2. So divide by that phi by 2 this term and also this term, and so we get here upon phi u divided by 2, here also upon phi u divided by 2, and then plus constant of integration c, and therefore here we write this phi u by 2 as a 2 upon phi u, here also phi by 2 as a 2 upon phi u, and then take that 2 upon phi u common, we get 2 upon phi u, we take here 2 upon phi u common into, write this firstly because this term is plus, so we write plus term firstly, So sine of 5x upon 2 and this minus cos of 5x upon 2 plus constant of integration. This is the final solution. Now take the screenshot. Now here we see 8th problem. Integration of cos square x dx. 8th problem. Integration of cos square x dx. Now when we take the derivative of cos square x, we use here formula. So we take here d by dx of x to the power n, that is equal to n into x to the power n minus 1. So when derivative of cos square x, it is 2 times cos x, and again take the derivative of cos x, that is d by dx of cos x. But integration we cannot use same type of formula, that is integration of x to the power n dx, that is equal to x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. We cannot use this formula to find here integration of cos square x dx. So here we have to use the trigonometric formula. So trigonometric formula for cos square x. So we must know cos of 2x. Cos of 2x is equal to, that is equal to 2 times cos square x minus 1. We use this formula. Now carry this minus 1 to this side, we get 1 plus cos of 2x is equal to 2 times cos square x. We want here cos square x. So carry this 2. So we get here 1 plus cos of 2x upon 2 is equal to cos square x. So we put the value of cos square x as 1 plus cos of 2x upon 2. Then here cos square x. And if here sin square x, then use the formula cos of 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 times sin square x, and find out the formula for sin square x from this formula. So we replace here cos square x as 1 plus cos of 2x upon 2. So solution of this, firstly call this as I. So I is equal to integration of cos square x dx, and so this is equal to integration of cos square x is 1 plus cos of 2x divided by 2 dx. Now take this 2 outside the integral. So 1/2 into integration of 1 plus cos of 2x dx. Now separate the integration. We separate the integration, that is equal to with 1/2 constant. So required integral I is equal to this 1/2 into integration of 1 dx plus this constant 1/2 into integration of cos of 2x dx. We separate integration with constant 1/2. And now here we know that integration of 1 dx. What is integration of 1 dx? 1 is the derivative of x. Therefore integration of 1 is x. So it is 1/2 into x plus this 1/2 as it is. What is the integration of cos x? Integration of cos x is sin x, but in place of x there is a 2x. So take the derivative of 2x. Derivative of 2x is 2 into derivative of x is 1, that is 2. So divide this 2 to this trigonometric function, that is sin of 2x. So sin of 2x upon 2 plus constant of integration. This is the final solution. So lastly we write this as 1/2 into x, that is x by 2, plus 1 into sin of 2x, that is sin of 2x divided by 2 to the 4 plus constant of integration. This is the final solution. And now take the screenshot. So here we find here integration of cos square x in this way. So in this way, using this method, you solve integration of sin square x dx. Solve yourself. Integration of sin square x dx. Also, what is integration of tan square x dx? Solve this also. Integration of cosec square x dx. Cosec square x dx. Integration of sec square x dx. Integration of cot square x dx. Find out all these yourself. It is homework for you. Now next problem we see here, ninth problem. Ninth problem here, 2 upon integration of 2 upon root of x minus root of x plus 3, root of x plus 3 dx. Firstly we call this as I. So I is equal to, call the given problem as I. So I is equal to integration of 2 upon under root of x minus under root of x plus 3 dx. When in the denominator there is a subtraction of root terms, 2 root terms, then take the conjugate of this, means rationalize this problem. Take the conjugate of denominator and multiply to numerator and denominator. And therefore we write here this is equal to integration of 2 upon this root x minus root of x plus 3 as it is, and multiply it by, only here take instead of minus plus sign. So it is root x plus root of x plus 3 divided by root x plus root of x plus 3 dx. And now here take the multiplication of numerator divided by multiplication of denominator. So 2 into this we get here I is equal to, required integral I is equal to 2 into root of x plus root of x plus 3 divided by, now product of these two terms, see observe here root x, here root x, here root of x plus 3, root of x plus 3, because those are conjugate of each other. Same terms, here only minus and plus, and we know the formula. If we call this as a, this as b, a minus b into a plus b. What is the formula? A minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. So a is here root x, its square, minus b is here root of x plus 3 its square, and write here dx. And now it is equal to, I is equal to integration of this 2 into root of x plus root of x plus 3 divided by square root and square get cancelled. So here it is x. Now here also square root and square get cancelled. So it is minus, and we take x plus 3 in bracket because of this minus sign. And if we want to remove this minus sign, multiply by minus sign to x and plus 3. So it become minus x, and this plus also become minus 3. So it is minus x minus 3 into dx. And now here this plus x and minus x get cancelled to each other. So here in the denominator minus 3, in the numerator 2, take outside the integral, and so we write here 2 upon 3 and this minus sign here. So minus 2 upon 3. Integration of, now here root x plus root of x plus 3, root x plus root of x plus 3 and dx. And now separate the integration. So we get here minus I is equal to minus 2 upon 3 in square bracket. Now we separate this. Integration of root x, root means x to the power half, so x to the power half dx, plus integration of again root of x plus 3, that is x plus 3 to the power half dx. And now here we use the formula integration of x to the power n, integration of x to the power n dx, that is equal to x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus constant of integration. Use this formula. And therefore we get here required integral I is equal to minus 2 upon 3 x to the power 1/2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 divided by same number 3 by 2, and plus here x plus 3 to the power 1/2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 divided by same number 3 by 2 plus constant of integration. Now this 3 by 2 we write 2 by 3, here also 3 by 2, 2 by 3, and take that 2 by 3 common, and therefore we get I is equal to minus 2 by 3 into this 2 by 3 common into x to the power 3 by 2 plus x plus 3 to the power 3 by 2 plus constant of integration. Now this 2 2s are 4 and 3 3s are 9, and so the final solution is I is equal to minus 4 upon 9 in the bracket x to the power 3 by 2 plus x plus 3 to the power 3 by 2 plus constant of integration. This is the final solution. You take the screenshot and write in your notebook. Now here we see the problem number 10th. Similar problem we solve here. 10th problem, and this is the last problem in this question number 3rd. So integration of 3 upon root of 7x minus 2 minus root of 7x minus 5 dx. See here, same problem. Integration of 3 upon under root of 7x minus 2 minus root of 7x minus 5 dx. We have seen 9th problem. We use the same procedure just we have seen in 9th problem. We rationalize this denominator, means take the conjugate of denominator and multiply to numerator and denominator. So firstly we call this as I is equal to integration of 3 upon this root of 7x minus 2 minus root of 7x minus 5 dx. We have to rationalize this. So into, we write the problem as it is, and now multiply by its conjugate of denominator. Instead of here minus, take only plus and multiply to numerator and denominator. So it is root of 7x minus 2 plus and root of 7x minus 5 divided by root of 7x minus 2 plus root of 7x minus 5 and here dx. And now take the product of numerator divided by product of denominator. So it is equal to integration of 3 into this. So 3, and now that term write in the round bracket under root of 7x minus 2 plus under root of 7x minus 5 divided by now again here use the formula a, here also a, here b. So a minus b into a plus b, that is equal to a square minus b square. So a is here under root of 7x minus 2 its square minus root of 7x minus 5 its square, and right here dx. Get it? A minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Now this square root and square get cancelled. Here also square root and square get cancelled. So we get here I is equal to integration of numerator as it is 3 into under root of 7x minus 2 plus under root of 7x minus 5 divided by square root and square get cancelled. So it is 7x minus 2 minus and here 7x minus 5 and dx. Here dx. Now see here, because of this minus sign, the signs of 7x and 5 change. So we take directly here minus 7x and minus plus 5. We take here minus and this is 7x minus 5 in bracket. So we remove that bracket and we get minus 7x minus plus 5. Now this minus 7x and plus 7x get cancelled. So I is equal to this 3 outside the integration of now here 5 minus 2 that is equal to 3, so 3 upon 3, and now here root of 7x minus 2 and plus root of 7x minus 5 dx. Get it? Now this 3 and 3 get cancelled and therefore I is equal to integration of, now separate the integration and write here root as power 1/2. So we get here 7 minus 2 to the power 1/2 dx plus integration of 7x minus 5 to the power 1/2 dx. And now take here integration using the formula. Which formula? Integration of x to the power n dx. We know here integration of x to the power n dx, that is equal to x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus constant of integration. Use this formula and therefore I is equal to integration of x to the power half. So we get x to the power 1/2 plus 1, that is 7x minus 2 to the power 1/2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 divided by same number 3 by 2, but instead of x there is 7x minus 2. So take the derivative of 7x minus 2. Take the derivative of 7x minus 2. It is 7. Derivative of x is 1 and minus 2. Derivative of minus 2 is 0. So it is equal to 7. So divide this 7 to this term. So we write here into 1 upon 7. 1 upon 7 plus here this 7x minus 5 to the power 1/2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 divided by same number, that is 3 by 2 and divide the derivative of 7x minus 5, that is 7, and we write here into 1 upon 7 plus constant of integration. Get it? So here we write I is equal to this 3 upon 2 as 2 upon 3 and 3 7s are 21, so 2 upon 21 into 7x minus 2 to the power 3 by 2 plus here this 3 by 2 as 2 upon 3, so 2 upon and 3 7s are 21 into 7x minus 5 to the power 3 by 2 plus constant of integration. This is the final solution. So in this way we completed here 10th problem, and also here third question is completed. Now the fourth question here in exercise 3.1, last question, that is fourth question, and in fourth question there is only one problem. See here, question number 4. f dash of x is equal to f dash of x is equal to x minus 3 upon x cube, x minus 3 upon x cube, f of 1 is equal to 11 upon 2, f of 1 is equal to 11 upon 2, then find f of x, then find f of x. Now here we know the definition of derivative and integration. Since integration is the antiderivative, we know that here when d by dx of f of x is equal to f dash of x, then we take its antiderivative, means integration of f dash of x dx is equal to, we get f of x. So we want to find f of x, means take the integration of f dash of x. So solution of this, here f of x is equal to integration of f dash of x dx, and so it is equal to integration of, we put f dash of x as x minus 3 upon x cube dx, and so this is equal to integration of, take separate integration, integration of x dx minus integration of 3 and carry this term in the numerator, so it is x to the power minus 3 dx. And now here we know here integration of x dx using the same formula which is written here. So integration of x dx, here power is 1, so it is equal to x to the power 1 plus 1, that is 2, divided by same number, minus here 3, x to the power minus 3 plus 1, that is minus 2, divided by same number minus 2 plus constant of integration. And so we get here x square upon 2, this minus and minus become plus 3 upon this 2, and we make this x to the power minus 2 as a positive, that is x to the power 2 plus constant of integration. This is f of x, this is the f of x, but here we want to find the value of c. We call this as equation number first, and to find the value of f of c, here in the problem we have given f of 1 is equal to 11 upon 2. So we put here x is equal to 1 because f of 1 is given. So put here x is equal to 1, and therefore f of 1 is equal to, f of 1 is equal to 1 square upon 2. 1 square is 1 divided by 2 plus 3 upon 2. X is 1, 1 square is 1, 2 into 1, that is 2, and plus c, plus c. Now here f of 1 is 11 upon 2, so here it is 11 upon 2 is equal to, here denominator is same, so 2, 1 plus 3, that is 4, plus constant of integration c, carry this 4 by 2 on the left side, so it is 11 upon 2 minus 4 upon 2 is equal to 7. Here also denominator same, so 11 minus 4 upon 2 is equal to c, and therefore 11 minus 4, that is 7 upon 2 is equal to c. And now put the value of c, put here the value of c in equation first. Therefore from equation first we have f of x as f of x is equal to x square upon 2 plus 3 upon 2 x square, and c is here 7 by 2. C is 7 by 2. So this is the final solution. So we get here f of x like this. So here we have completed fourth question, and in this way we have completed exercise 3.1. In the next lecture we see here exercise 3.2, and in 3.2 there are 3 exercises, 3.2a, 3.2b and 3.2c, and we start all these exercise on the next period. Okay, we stop here. Thank you.